Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Talk back in the video today, and we're going to be recapping today's NBA games. There was 8 games today, and 9 games today, and we're gonna go over them. Some interesting games. There's a couple close games. There's actually a lot of blowouts today. Not a lot of blowouts, just about half, if maybe not a little bit more, of the games today were blowouts. So let's go over them. There were some good things. There were some good games today. There were some good things that happened today. Really, the only thing that mattered that happened today was, standing stuff, which it doesn't really matter 20 games into the season. So, yeah, we're going to start with the Nets and the Blazers. The Nets get a big win. I know it's 20 games in the season, 21 games in the season for the Nets, but if they would have lost this game to the Blazers, who were 11-8 before this game, on paper they're the better team, they would have gone to 9-12, and I just don't think that would have been a great position. Obviously, you can come back from it, but I think this was a good start to get back on the win column for the Nets, and they got the win, beat the Blazers 111-97. Kyrie had 22, Durant had 31. Ben Simmons had 2, 12, and 8. Seth Curry had 29 off the bench. Nick Claxton had 12. For the Blazers, Jeremy Grant had 29. Simons had 15, 17, and 14 for Nurkic. The Warriors beat the crap out of the Wolves, 137-114. What a game for the Warriors. I'm going to start with their stats. Curry has 25, 11, and 8. Draymond has 19 and 11, one of his best games of the season. Andrew Wiggins with 17, Thompson with 21, Poole with 24 off the bench, and DiVincenzo with 14. For the Wolves, Edwards with 26, Cat with 21, Russell with 15, and Gobert with 9 and 10, and Noel off the bench with 16. Moving on to the Clippers and the Pacers, one of the best performances of the day, Ivica Zubac. What a game he had. He had 31 points and 30 rebounds. Should probably end up being one of the most rebounds a player will get this season. I don't think anybody will get higher than 30. He had a great game. A lot of people have been talking about him potentially being traded, that the Clippers want a better center, and he just showed today that he is a good center. So, I mean, a good day for him. It's not like he's just a lot of dunks, a lot of and ones, a lot of those type of plays, a lot of rebounds. It's not like he hit any threes or any jump shots, but he was just a beast in the paint today and was a beast getting rebounds as well. But what a game for Zubac. Trey Mann had 14 and 7, Morris had 13, and Powell had 19 off the bench. John Wall also had himself 10 points in this one. Buddy Hield had 10, Halliburton had 15 and 11, Jalen Smith had 23, and McCollum had 14 off the bench. The Pacers take a L after winning the last couple games. Heat, Hawks, good to see the Heat get a win. They've been struggling this season. They're kind of in the same situation that the Nets have, the same record. They've been doing better. They've been doing not as good as they were supposed to do so far, and it was a good win to beat the Hawks tonight. They beat them 106-98. And yeah, tough loss for the Hawks. Back-to-back losses for the Hawks as well. Losing to my Houston Rockets and then Miami Heat. Murray has 13. Trae Young has 22. As Trae Young had more points against Houston the other night, put together than the two of those guys tonight. So those two guys had an off night compared to the other night. But Trae Young also had 14 assists, and these two other guys, Hunter and John Collins. John Collins had 23 and 14, and Hunter had 18. So Trae Young and DeJounte Murray had a load taken off of them tonight. So Cody Martin had 20. Hero had a triple-double with 11, 11, and 10. Bam had 32 and 8, and 16 for Max Strus. Sixers blowouts the Magic 133-103. Paulo Banchero with 18, 17 for Franz Wagner. For the Sixers, 29 for Milton, 25 for Harris, 11 for Melton. Harrell with 9 and 7, and Paul Reed. I thought about the actor for a minute there. 12 and 13 for Paul Reed, and Daniel House, the former Houston Rocket, had 19. Korkmaz also had 17. Good win. Cavs with a 102-94 win against the Pistons. Bay had 15. Bagley had 19 and 10. Burks had 17 for the Cavs. Garland had 19 and 10. Mobley had 20 and 13. Donovan Mitchell, 32. And Genie Osman had 10. Great win for the Cavs. In a high-scoring, kind of close game, but the Wizards outscored the Celtics by 16 in the fourth quarter, so it really wasn't that big of a close game. So the Wizards, the Wizards, who were down by 23 at the end of the third quarter. This was kind of a close game at the end, but probably the Celtics were probably playing some of their bench players at the end, to be honest. Jaylen Brown with 36. No Tatum tonight, and the Celtics get the job done. Derek White had 15. Smart had 14. Horford had 14. Brogdon had 17. For the Wizards, Beal with 30. 21 for Porzingis and 16 for Morris and 12 for Taj Gibson. Taj Gibson's former team, the Knicks, go against the Grizzlies, and they lose 127 to 123. Brunson has 30. Randall has almost a triple-double, 14, 10, and 9. Barrett has 22. Robinson had 16 and 7. For the Grizzlies, Ja actually got a triple-double, 27, 10, and 14. Brooks had 23. Adams had 16 and 10. Jaren Jackson had 21. Good win for the Grizzlies. In the final game, maybe a possible finals, possibly a finals preview. The Bucks and the Mavericks those two teams could very well end up making it to the finals this year. And the Bucks won at 124 to 115. This was a very nice, entertaining game to watch. Low-scoring fourth quarter, but besides that, it was a high-scoring affair. Drew Holiday had 16. Grayson Allen had 25. Giannis had 30 and 11. Portis had 15 and 10. For the Mavericks, Finney Smith had 13. Luke had 27 and 12. 22 for Dinwiddie. 21 for Wood. So what a game that was. But that's really it for the video, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know your thoughts on today's games, Zubac's performance, and the Mavericks and the Bucks game. Wasn't a lot of close games today, but interesting basketball if you're a big basketball fan. So that's it for the video. Let me know your thoughts, and peace out.